Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hellcase Cup 8. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be joined by Blur, and we've been working quite a bit of over the past few days, a lot of CS action, but we're here on a slightly smaller tournament to take a look at some of the more smaller teams. And well, looking at the bracket we have on screen right now, we've got Windstrike taking on Navi Jr., Jalapeno versus Hard Legion. There's some of the teams in this, but we've got so many teams within the tournament, and we'll be starting it off with Syman taking on LDLC OL. Now, Syman should be the favourites coming into this. We've seen them play pretty well in the CIS Road to Rio, and now they're here playing against LDLC in the Hellcase Cup. It's a best of 3 though.
It's a best of 3. Should be interesting. Syman Gaming, obviously, a team we did see quite often, especially on our stream, when we're casting the C stream there for the Road to Rio of the CIS region. They surprised us, they impressed us, at the same time they disappointed us. But overall, they had a pretty good run, if you ask me, right? They had a lot of cool moments here and there. LDLC haven't really done much, to be very honest. We've seen them play here and there, a few online events. You know, we have a couple of well-known players on that lineup. But looking at the more recent results, one would have to favor Syman, despite the fact that I think Keoz isn't going to be playing today. It's going to be stand-in. It's going to be Fitch, a pretty well-known name in the CIS region, is going to be standing in for Mr. Keoz. But even with that, Dinko, I think Syman would be kind of the favorites here.
Yeah, Syman coming into this, they've just replaced Keoz, right? And Keoz isn't the star player of this team, in my opinion, right? He's a player that can be, he's a very solid player in his role, yeah, but he can certainly be a player that you can slot someone into his role, and he may be able not to do such a great job due to him actually being in the team and having the system in place, but it's certainly one of the roles that are less heavy in terms of finding a replacement. And Fitch is certainly a very solid player. We know what he can do. We've seen him in the past here in the CIS region, so not a bad replacement whatsoever. We do see the video on screen. It's going to be Vertigo and Overpass being banned out, Train and Nuke coming in as the picks, and well, this is kind of a real tactical start coming in, which is not exactly what I was expecting.
I'm actually surprised to see Train. We haven't really seen Train being played much in the CIS minor, if I recollect. I think maybe seen once or twice at max. But yeah, Syman Gaming going for the Train pick. It's always kind of a risky thing for me personally, right? When you go for a Train pick, it's more like you want to start on the CD side, you want to have a solid streak of rounds. But what if there's a moment where it kind of falls apart for a few rounds, or suddenly it's a 10-5 for you? But going to the T side, the pressure starts to mount. So Train is a map which I personally am, if I was in a team, I really wouldn't be very comfortable picking it as the opener. But that's just me. It doesn't really matter. My opinion, in fact, it's going to be Syman Gaming that's starting on the CD side. I do believe they won the knife round, yeah? And then we neaLaN. He's got a utility thing. He's got a nade, flashbang, a smoke, no kits though. And for the side of LDLC, a couple of Molotovs and a flash. That does imply they might be heading for kind of like a bomb plant with the B bomb side later on.
Well, neaLaN looking to try and hold on. It's going to be 60 with 1 kill on towards Norbert. neaLaN with the follow-up headshot, taking down loGAN. Another kill from neaLaN. Oh, and they're looking for a little bit more. The headshots just keep raining on in here for Syman. It's a last-remaining player in the form of Lambert looking for his way back in. A 1 versus 4. And not too familiar with Lambert, but I'm assuming this is going to be a little beyond his skill set, as it is for most players. Yeah,
this one shouldn't really be in his favor there. I like how Fitch wasn't spotted at all. All the work. Lambert, let's find the one constellation, right? It's going to be a pretty comfortable win for Syman Gaming. Their LDLC just getting completely annihilated, heading towards that in a bomb site. I'm a little surprised they didn't go for a smoke by there, I think. I mean, they purchased the 2 Molotovs. They had the flashbang, and then of course not a single smoke, which made their entries quite hard indeed, and especially for neaLaN, who was so comfortable just tapping away heads, and in the end walks away with 3K.
In chat, let us know if the audio is a little too loud, because I'm trying to figure this out overall, because we're getting a clean feed, and I need to figure out how the audio levels play. So if it is a little loud, maybe you could even take a look yourself and just sort of hear your voice over it. And well, neaLaN, Keoz, Fitch, and one more from neaLaN. Clean up clear for the CT side. Syman dealing with that one with not too many issues whatsoever, Blood. So 2-0 up now. Looking pretty good here for Syman. This is where their first real test will begin. It's LDLC coming into things with a purchase. They're going to have the AKs across the board. And a quick shout out to Hellcase, the main sponsor of this event. If you use the code SLTV, you can get extra money on your account. You can use the SLTV15 code for 15% on your refill bonuses as well.
You're really good at this, Dinko.
I'm used to it. I've done a lot of these.
Also, is Mo maining the Zeus right now? Or is it just me?
Yeah, he's maining the Zeus.
Okay, alright.
Alright, Mo.
I mean,
we've seen him be a little bit mental in the CIS Counter-Strike over in the SL1 Road to Rio. And well, it continues here. The CIS Bonanza, we like to call it, Brett.
I mean, obviously we don't have. I don't think the observer's like listening to us because he's obviously probably listening to the CIS stream. But I would love him to just switch over to Mo for just one quick second. I want to see what he's up to. He's got a USP, and I'm assuming he's just saving money for to go for an op-buy early on. But maining the Zeus, that's ballsy, man. Doesn't even have an upgraded pistol, not a Deagle, CZ, nothing. I've never seen that. I've actually never seen that in a professional game of Counter-Strike.
Oh, it is
All right, it looks like the game sounds a little too loud. That's at least what chat's saying, and that's what I. Maybe we can.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. So we're gonna fix that as soon as possible. We're gonna have to switch to an idle screen though. Take a second. But yeah, this round certainly looking like a good start here for Syman. But having that Zeus as the main weapon in play for Mo, that might just come back to bite them here in a few seconds. Now with 28 seconds left on the table, we'll see whether or not Syman can end this round. On the T side, looking to come on through. It's a double push for the T. Around the corner, it's going to be one kill. logAN shutting him down. Keoz able to come back in. Lambert out of there. And now the push can forward, but they have only a few seconds left to get that one landed. And well, hAdji is finding out kills. logAN coming in as well. It's on Norbert. Can he do anything? The answer is no. He is shut down, and somehow LDLC pull that off out of nowhere. And it's all on to hAdji, the 3K.
The one known name alongside Sixer, obviously, in that lineup, right? But that was very impressive from hAdji. That 22 seconds, Dinko, before they made their way out from Team Mid, and that's something which is, something which is very inadvisable. You don't want to give yourself such less time, because if you look at Train, especially the audio, there's so many angles to check, so many corners to clear out as well, and very impressive stuff coming out from hAdji. The question is that going to be sustainable? A buy is going to be coming in for Syman Gaming, of course. They do have the money to work with here. There you have it, a little bit of a stinger surprise, and quick trade takes place. Gringo's going to get the trade, and Lambert joined the party. Norbert with the M4, though, is going to strike one down in a 3v3, albeit logAN is kind of low, and Lambert's on half HP as well.
Well, logAN going to just be in behind the E-box. LDLC holding on with the time starting to tick now. Sixer will be heading his way forward towards Ivy. Currently one player back there with a scout. It's going to be Mo trying to get involved. logAN's going to be shut down. neaLaN coming in, but no dispatched with it. Sixer taking him down. It's 2 kills collected for him overall in this game, but 1 in the round. We'll see if he can get a little bit more than that. The defuse is starting to come through. neaLaN just sticking it on through in the smoke, and Sixer's going to have to concede the round. It's Syman walking away with 3-1.
Quite a few too many casualties, I feel like, for Syman there, so we can clearly take a look at the money. It's not that great at the moment. Fitch, Mo, and Keoz having to buy up. Fitch is going to be just wielding the MP9. Thankfully, Mo's no longer going to be wielding the Zeus as his main primary weapon. neaLaN's having a great start, though. 7 kills for him in 4 rounds. For LDLC, they did win the 3rd round, so they have that little bit of extra cash in the bank. They have the op in the hands of Mr. Sixer. Couple of Galils and 2 AK-47s. Let me tell the story of the tragedy of Sixer, Dinko. Like, near the end of 1.6, Sixer was considered one of the, I wouldn't say like as skillful as Zyru, but he was one of those, crazy star players from the French region, and he was kind of like and the French region really didn't have any good Counter-Strike teams, but he was one of the players where everyone's like, hey, you know what? If we are going to have a superstar team, if we are going to win anything, Sixer's going to be the guy. And it just feels like it's a tragic case of one of the players, who wasn't really able to transition as well into CSGO. He was so sick in 1.6.
Yeah, I played against Sixer once, and it was not a fun experience, I have to say, from my end. Sure, yeah,
that's the thing, right? In professional Counter-Strike, you're like, oh yeah, he's the kind of crap player. He will still wreck you. He will still wreck you in like pugs of matchmaking. Yep. But here we go, though. The LDLC side, they have a number of players pushed up towards Ivy. Have players just watching pop. Pretty much default. They have 1 towards Brown Hall, but the pressure is going to be applied towards Ivy, where Keoz has been blinded, and he will have to relinquish his position for the time being. As logAN probably just looking to find something here. The bomb is rotating back, though, so logAN, if you can potentially find an opening pick towards that upper bomb site, sorry, towards the inner bomb site, he could potentially open it up, because there's no one there apart from the one player, although we do see one more CT rotating back over. No snipers for the side of Syman Gaming, and they're all completely out of utility as well, just to one switch.
Well, one kill from Lambert coming down towards Keoz on the span through the smoke, trying to land from Norbert. The 7 seconds left to try and get this ball plant in. They're going to do it. LDLC, man, they give me anxiety with how long they take to get into these rounds, but they seem to keep trying to pull it off. And while Fitch is going to go forward, gets a second kill somehow from that position. That was neaLaN, a 1v2, cleans up the first, now the last is logAN, and he's aware of his possibility of his position, and there it is. The kill comes in. There's 10 HP left on logAN as well, and there it is, the cleanup coming through. It'll be Syman with the round, but was a rather close one. In the end, neaLaN having to bail them out of it.
Yeah, neaLaN's having a hell of a game so far. 10 kills for him, and that was a 3K, mind you. A round which I felt like LDLC almost had in the bag, but that was unfortunate for them, and a misplay from LDLC. You get the bomb down, you have no one towards Brown Hall, so the flank is not being covered, right? Then you have the op just staring down from the bomb side. There was no one right next to him. There was no one there to trade immediately. So 2 kills coming in for Fitch there with the MP9, which should never have happened. He gets 1, he should have been traded immediately. And that was a misplay from LDLC. They hit the lower bomb site well, they got the opening kills, but then they're not able to hold on to it. I like the aggression from them once they got the bomb down, but that was a little bit too much. 3 guys pushing in, and just the opera looking the wrong way. No one looking for the flank. And that's something you can't leave those things to assumptions. You need to ensure that, you know, these sort of angles are definitely held. But they get the bomb down. They're going to be going to the bar here. Lambert spawns on the boost. And somehow Keoz stays alive. Will he make his escape? He's kind of stuck in a rough spot here. But he will somehow scamper his way out of a very, very tricky spot.
We just seen our official bookmaker unicorn popping up the odds. You can head over there. Norbert catching himself out hAdji. It's going to be a man advantage in play for the CT side. Sixer going to be holding on from behind the smoke. The kill has come through for Norbert. Sixer can't see anything from beyond the smoke. And I love that we have X-ray off so we can have the look at that. And now neaLaN taking down Sixer and logAN as well. And that's a good way of kind of seeing how difficult that situation was for Sixer.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the observing so far, although it's just been like 6 rounds right now. LDLC have been getting this B bomb site time and time again, but they're not able to hold on to it. I think there was almost a 5v5 there. They get the bomb down, and Syman retake it. They don't lose a single player. Again, huge rounds from Norbert and neaLaN, but Syman's retakes looking very good, but I feel like it's being helped out quite a bit with the fact that LDLC, it's a classic case of, you know, dog catches the car and then he doesn't know what to do with it, right? They get the bomb side, they get the bomb down, and they just get picked apart, completely dismantled. And with that, we'll finally be seeing an eco coming out from LDLC. A few upgraded pistols here and there, a few deagles there, and of course Lambert with the Galil safe from the previous round. For Syman, it's a very, very comfortable investment. They didn't lose a single player, so just have to reinvest in the utility and maybe a couple of extra kits.
And so far, a slower approach in towards Ivy, but Mo is going to stop it from going any further, shutting down Lambert. Nice kill to find and opens things up completely. Now, this is the type of game where I know Mo can show up and hit that nuclear level we know he's capable of. He's a world-class AWPer at times. He's a little inconsistent and sometimes makes some questionable decisions. I think we've seen that already, but this is the kind of game where I expect him to do a lot of damage in. This is the kind of tournament overall I expect Mo to be able to light the scoreboard up. You haven't got the best teams in play. You haven't even got some of the best teams in the region here. So this should be a great time for the likes of Syman, who have so many strong individuals, just to take down teams like LDLC.
I agree, but after watching Maka yesterday, I think whatever anyone does, nothing's going to surprise me anymore. But Gringo does surprise me, and the collateral. You were talking about Mo, Dinko. And he opens it up, installed 3K for him, and including a collateral there. You'd love to see it.
Uh-oh. Mo was on the server. There's LDLC right there.
Yep.
They have I love how the AWP is just so much bigger than any of the guns here on the... Look how much bigger it is, Blah. Model.
It is a big gun, Dinko.
It is indeed a big gun.
You know, people might tell you size doesn't matter, but sometimes, especially in Counter-Strike, size matters. That gun...
And that is why the M249 is the best gun.
Well, it's got a lot of bullets, but you know, it's about how impactful the bullet is. And right now, those nades, I love it. First time LDLC is bringing that one out. Sorry, LDLC is bringing that one out. A little bit of tongue twister there. neaLaN down at 3 HP. Fitch on in his 20s. So that's a very good start from LDLC. Not spotting anyone, but dealing a lot of damage. They obviously have no idea how low these two players are. Of course, a full buy this time around for the French side. Up in the hands of 6-0 again. AK-47s on everyone. My eyes are on hAdji. Can he potentially recreate what he did in that one round LDLC 1, where he just like ran out and just tapped everyone's heads clean off the shoulders?
LDLC have been a very slow approaching team here on trade. And this is it's one of those old T sides you see from like Flipside or Navi back in the day on train. Just take your time, run down the clock until there's like 10 seconds left and actually do something. And well, they're running it down very low now. The bomb is up in the brown hole still alone. They're going to be putting a little bit of pressure over towards Ivy, run boosting logAN on over. But there's only 35 seconds left, so eventually they've got to go for this. 2 players through Ivy, 2 approaching back up into the brown holes. But where do they go with this?
This is problematic. Mo is unfortunately for the CD towards the B bomb side, but he has a Molotov, but I'm sure there's another incendiary in the hands of Fitch. There we go. He's going to be using it in 20 seconds, Dinko. This is not ideal. They're not all Navi. They're LDLC, and it worked out once so far, but it's not going to work out again. I feel like neaLaN's going to find one. He's going to fall on back. They're going for the fake here, but they're one by one. It's getting completely dismantled. Gringo does find the kill though, and the off the bomb won't make its way. hAdji, he's going to pick it up, but there's no time remaining. There's no time remaining,
he just dies
and
after
he
time.
will fall as well. Why would he peek?
Why would you do that?
Gringo, why have you done that, Gringo?
Man, Gringo.
Oh man,
That's
Syman
so
just having... They're having such an easy time. It's like LDLC, why are you leaving 20 seconds? Why are you trying to take Ivy control with 30 seconds remaining on the clock? I don't get it.
It's like they're running the... Well, it's like they've seen that... Oh, well, teams run the clock down. Let's do that as well. And they're trying that, but it's not really working for them. I mean, there's no... They left the bomb up in brown holes on its own. That alone is kind of risky, because if someone decides to get aggressive there from Syman, that bomb goes down, you've got full control of the bomb. There's no one coming near you to help you out there. You've lost the round completely. Second of all, there's literally 30 seconds left on the clock, and most of your players are still over towards A with no map control whatsoever. And then Gringo and his questionable decision, guess it was just kind of the panic, you know, going for the plan, a little bit of a fumble, lack of decision making perhaps in that chaotic situation, peeks into the open and now loses all his money. And we're sitting in a situation that's not looking good at all here for LDLC. It's going to be the Tech 9s coming in. And I think we didn't really get to catch the Astralis versus G2 match, but Astralis were definitely rocking the Tech 9s from the clips I look back at. So maybe the meta is here.
It's back.
Yeah, it's back, baby.
Yep. I'm a little worried about it, but oh, look at this. I love this from Syman. Oh, that nade. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, my lord. He's gonna mow them all down, isn't he? He's just gonna find 3, but he's done his job. logAN is gonna be left alone. Does get the kill, but he's so very low. And then Lambert now trying to... He could potentially find something here. Taps away. There we go. There's a little bit of damage being dealt out by LDLC. It's not bad at all. Couple of kills, they're going to be happy with it. I don't see Lambert doing anything more. And just to touch upon what you mentioned earlier, Dinko, like you said, I can see why certain teams would want to leave the clock on like 20 or 30 seconds before they go for a play. But before that happens, the first thing to do is how has Lambert managed to sneak his way behind? How is this even happening?
Here we go. Knife kill or I'm mad. That's how this has to
Oh, he's
go.
going for it.
There we go. Mo knifed. All picked up now on a chance play. Still got a minute left basically to play with. He's going to go forward, the ball off towards Ivy. Just playing right in front of him, but look at behind. He's going to get knifed himself here. He needs to be careful. Looking for revenge. Norbert goes for it. The switch is out to the AK. He'll shut down Lambert. And it's 8-1. We could have had double knife action there in the last 2 kills, but fortunately enough, the AWP turns around just at the last second. And now it's 8-1 on the board.
That was a 1v5 with a P250. Oh, sorry, not a 1v5, but like 1v4. And he almost made that happen. I don't even know how Syman made that, let that slip by. But they do recover. The money's looking pretty good as well. It's 8-1. And bear in mind, sorry, that was such a funny round. But yeah, look, if you're gonna take it slow, if you're gonna like wind the clock back, I'm sorry for getting out of English, back to like, down to like 30 seconds, you want to have the map controlled. You don't want to just sit at one spot, wait for 20 seconds, and then go for your hit. That makes no sense. And this is a much better approach from LDLC, much faster. And Gringo reaches there first, but he gets taken to hAdji with a quick trade. He's going to find neaLaN into his heavens, but fitch hasn't been spotted out yet. It's going to find one attempt to prevent a bomb from getting planted. fitch rounding up bullets. He's outside, but a bomb is getting planted on the train. fitch looking everywhere, and then the Keoz. Sixer is going to find one. Trades back and forth, but a bomb is down, and it's a 3v2 in favor of Syman Gaming.
LDLC just holding on. An advantage in favor of the CT side, and Mo has just followed that up. Unfortunately, now that Molotov forcing hAdji away from this round, he's going to be sprinting away, but the defuse is going to come in. Let's give you a 9th round on the board for Syman. Now, coming into this matchup, I certainly would have predicted a rather simple game for Syman, but because we haven't really seen what LDLC have been up to, what they've been doing, it is lockdown after all, so they're probably practicing quite a bit. We never really know what to expect from them. But coming into this, I think we're just starting to see that Syman is just head and shoulders above them. And those odds, they're actually quite favourable, honestly, towards LDLC. So I'd be pretty happy about that if you head over to Unicorn, the official bookmaker here at the Hellcase Cup.
Yeah, I feel like if LDLC, I mean, they're, apart from a couple of mistakes here and there, they're looking so very good at the moment. But as long as Syman Gaming play the way they, just the average level of what they showed at the Road to Rio for CIS, they're going to be winning this very convincingly, if you ask me. I don't really see a world where LDLC could potentially even take it to map number 3. I say that, I could be completely wrong as well. Oh, hAdji, not fast enough for Mr. Mo. That was a great flick onto hAdji there. Just completely plugs his head off like a chicken. And now it's all in Sixer in a 1v4.
Well, Sixer going to go forward. Starting to wrap around the side, looking to try and get involved with this AWP. Scoped in. For a little bit more, they're going to be aware of his possibility of his position. Trying to bait the shot out, but Sixer not falling for it, not going for it at all. But now Syman, they can just play back. They don't really have to do anything, and while Sixer's going to have to walk into them, he'll do well in the form of picking up Mo. He needs a little more. Collect the bomb. Comes back now in towards Ivy with 40 seconds left in play. Sixer just looking back over towards T-spawn. At this point, Syman just really don't need to do anything. It's on to Sixer just to save this AWP. He can't win the round. So, 10-1. Syman not really having to do a whole lot here. It's very simple. Big individual plays from lots of different players. You know, this time it's Mo stepping up with a 3K. Earlier on was neaLaN. We got Norbert standing tall as well. But for the most part, it's just individuals showing up and getting in the round wins. And this is going to be close. No scope. There we go. Dropping neaLaN. And Sixer will take
it. What's neaLaN doing, though?
I have no idea what neaLaN is doing.
I mean, he should know that Sixer's around towards Ivy, right? He should know.
Yeah.
And just running around. Syman is just having fun. It's almost like I'm watching Syman right now. And bear in mind, again, just reminding everyone, fitch is standing in today for Keoz. And I feel like this game, it just feels like a de-stress game for Syman. Compared to all the pressure they face at the CIS Road to Rio. This game is more like them being like, all right, yeah, you know what? We're just going to have some fun. And right now, they are not just having fun, Dinko. They are also winning very comfortably.
Yeah, they're winning very easily at this point, and it's a little unfortunate. I think this would have been a good chance for LDLC to show us what they're made of, to really show up and do some damage, but not really doing that just yet. But again, we also have to give them the caveat. They are on the T side of train. It's a difficult affair for any team. Probably the most difficult half within Counter-Strike at the moment. So, I mean, if they are going to do anything, it's going to be on that CT side where we can see Sixer get involved. And so I'm personally interested in seeing what Lambert and Gringo have to offer, because I think they're two unknown quantities for me at least.
Oh, I completely agree with you. I'll be honest, I do like watching a lot of Counter-Strike, but oh my god, that damage though, Lambert. Getting naded to 40 HP.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Sorry, you were saying.
As commentators, you know, we know so many obscure players, right? Because we just have to do this our whole lives. But even I just haven't really come across Lambert or Gringo.
Yeah, same here. Obviously, I mean, the other players are pretty known. Sixer, hAdji, logAN, known players. They have played at the some of the highest levels of French CS. It's been a while though. But yeah, Lambert and Gringo, there's a reason that these two players have been picked up, so I want to see them do more here. And again, I completely agree with you. T-side train is something where you can't really judge someone that easily. It can be very hard, especially if the opponent's mapping, and if you don't know what to do, if you don't have the right protocols and whatnot, it can be very rough. They know exactly Lambert is going to burn alive. He was hoping the flames don't spread, Dinko. But as we know, the CSGO Molotov it's a cruel mistress.
It definitely is. And luckily the nades have become a little bit more consistent. At least that's something.
I love that. I love the X-ray going on and off. It makes some of these kills look so much more impressive, if you ask me.
Yeah, the servers did a good job. I think, obviously I would shout him out in particular who it is or who she is, but I have no idea, unfortunately. Keoz taking down hAdji. Sixer and logAN into the 2v4. 20 seconds left on this clock. Ooh, Fitch has got so much control as well. This round's done. LDLC, it just feels like they're just getting deathmatched right now. It doesn't really feel like Syman have an opponent.
It does feel like that, and also feels like LDLC have absolutely no idea how to get any map control on the on this T side here. I'll tell you what they've done so far. They went for that 20-second explode out towards outer, where hAdji got 3 kills, which won them the 1 round. Apart from that, they went for the fast take towards outer again with a smoke wall, which also got shut down. And then they tried going inner multiple times, which is mainly them tossing in a smoke and a couple of flashes, and just like running out basically, right? What have they done apart from that? Nothing. Like, actually haven't done anything. And I guess I can't really blame them. Maybe they don't really have a deep map pool. But one thing's very clear here. They don't know how to play the train T side. If you don't know how to play train T side, no matter how solid your CT side is, you're not going to give yourself any buffer room to work with. And that's going to be a problem. However, hAdji getting his opening kill on the Norbert, that's going to make things a little bit more promising, at least for this round. They have rotations already taking place from the CTs, and LDLC, I would want them to go a little bit faster here, Dink. I don't want them to just, like, stick around, just wait for something to happen. You got 2 kills now, got 2 opening kills now. Trades happening from the form of neaLaN finding logAN. Just go for the hit, just jump in, go through that inner bomb side instead of getting picked apart 1 by 1 again, Dinko. Oh, no.
Well, Mo and Keoz just taking 2 kills, going back for more, at least the bomb is on default, but it doesn't really matter. 12-1. Syman just running over the top of them, taking them down, making it look easy. Job done. I think this game's probably done here.
It's 3-5. It was 3v5.
Yeah.
It was 3v5. You got the opening kill on the guy playing brown halls. You know, if it was him playing that deep, probably there's what's the worst case scenario. There's another player nearby. That's it. You can at least try pushing out. Instead, they get another kill towards mid. Then they just get picked apart with the dual ops. They waited so long that it gave Syman all the time in the world to rotate those 2 AWPs from the outer bomb side towards the inner, and it was just done there. That was LDLC's best chance to get 2 rounds, and now it's going to be the fast hit towards inner, but just waiting for 2 players. It's going to be the jumping kill. The Sixer finds Gringo, unfortunately. Now Mo towards upper. They don't know where he is, and he's going to take a sweet time lining up the shot. Now, this is pushed in ahead, though, but Keoz, he's going to decapitate him. It's all in Lambert again. The sound is finding nothing. This is painful. They're just getting completely slaughtered. Beaten down to the ground, Dinko. Just getting completely obliterated.
I think LDLC are digging their own grave right now as well. They're just they get all the forms of embarrassment and death coming their way, and it's just a little unfortunate. They won't even, because of how terrible their T side has been, it's not even going to give them enough wiggle room to show us much here on the CT side either, so I think we're probably seeing the end of this. I think we're seeing map number 2 come up already, and it's a little bit scary because Nuke is up next, and that's a map where I think Syman is still going to be pretty comfortable on, and while this is going to be a good start, Keoz, oh my god, 3 kills picked up, no trade potential at all, just job done. Sixer and Lambert left alone. It's a shooting gallery for Keoz right now, and if it's not Keoz, then it's Mo shutting him down with Rob. So there we go. 14-1. Great half coming in here from Syman. Nothing I can really say about that one.
Nothing anyone can say about that one at all. I don't even know how to break that down. That was basically Syman, LDLC being target practice for the operas for Syman. Not just the operas, everyone just having a ball of the time. 19 kills for Keoz, 18 for Mo, 17 for neaLaN. That is just ludicrous. Norbert and Fitch haven't had to do anything so far, and now 14-1 Dinko. The terrifying thing is, if they want to win this, they need to make it flawless.
I can barely hear anything you're saying, Blood. I just hear Russian in my ears right now, but there we go. A Russian advert just decided to play. But yeah.
Well, it's fine. I didn't say anything important.
You can repeat your point. There you go.
I was just saying that LDLC were target practice for Syman. That's all.
I heard that bit. So now we go forward into the pistol. It's going to be logAN and Lambert. Oh my god, they're going to win another round here, Blood. 3 kills picked up. Puts on neaLaN and Mo. And this is the first step in the right direction.
The comeback, Dinko, it's happening. And it's happening off the back of 4 CTs holding towards brown halls. I mean, might as well, right? I mean, where you're 14-1 down, you might as well make it work. As the other bomb down as well. This one's done. Do you believe, Jink? Are you a believer?
No.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm not mentally insane, but that's. Well,
because I would have hit you if you said you. Mo, 1v3, and he's not going to find anything. So LDLC get a 2 rounds, take a whole 2 rounds. Now they just need, let me do quick math here, 14 more in a row. Flawless. French CS, anything could happen.
Anything could happen. It is theoretically possible. Whether or not it is physically possible at this moment in time is yet to be seen. But we'll see if the MP9s can rock the Deagle's world. I mean, they have a couple of Deagles here across the board. Tech 9 in play for Syman. We know they have such incredible players. We know the CIS team players. So these force by ones, they happen all the time. And it's going to be Fitch that gets to start off on towards Lambert. Man advantage picked up for the T side. And that's not exactly the way you want things to go. Especially because you have 4 MP9s. You don't even have a FAMAS in play to beat that insurance policy. So this is certainly looking like a done deal at the moment. And, well, Syman, they need to be careful that they don't give away their advantage, because they're certainly in the prime position to walk away with a force by win.
I think the little bit of a bug in the kill feed there, because it shows Keoz with 3k. I think it's the carryover from the previous half there. I didn't even notice till now. I'm like, wait, he's got 3 kills. How are 4 alive?
Oh,
but
yeah.
Not to worry. Not to worry. Just has the 1 kill. And Keoz, Deagle in hand. He's being smart here. There's no need to overcommit. Just his presence there is just keeping the CTs occupied. And now they're going to get the bomb down. Sixer does find Keoz at the very end. But now rotation is going to be coming into 4v4. And Fitch has picked up an MP9. He's got Kevlar as well, Dinko. This could get a little hairy.
Well, Norbert down in the smoke. This could be the big issue. The Tech 9. Oh, in the smoke he's checked though. Gringo overruns him. Planted though, and neaLaN going for the long range fight. The cleanup's in, but the MP9s, it's a good cleanup as well. The standing Fitch trying to get involved, but he's going to be overrun as well. logAN taking him down. It's the 3rd round of the board here for LDLC. 14-3, and that's a good one. We see too many teams, especially against a team like Syman. Some even better teams lose these force buys, and LDLC, as soon as I seen 5 MP9s, thought it was a bit of a risk, but they managed to clean it up. They managed to get the round with only losing 1 player. They do concede a bomb plant, but it's winning the rounds that counts at this point.
Yeah, and keep 4 alive as well. That's pretty good. They make them money. I like how Keoz is just permanently has 3 kills to his name because of how beastly he's been so far on CD side. But
no, he's just gonna keep it on there.
Yeah.
I wonder if he gets 4 kills. I think it might.
Exactly.
Fix it.
Exactly. Like, does he have to get like 4 kills for it to like reset or something? Well, that looks unlikely for this round though. It's just a few upgraded pistols coming out from the Eagles, and for LDLC, it's a mixed buy. Yeah, they have upgraded a couple of the MP9s for the M4s and the Zoom banger in the hands of Mr. Sixer. hAdji, the spot-out player, immediately tosses the Molotov.
Well, just taking the time now. Norbert shifting out on towards the B-bomb site, trying to get involved with the Deagle, but hAdji's going to turn up and find him. Norbert taken down. Oh, well, Keoz is going to be dealt with as well. Sixer taking it down as well. And I guess one of the best parts about having Fitch standing right now, Blair, oh, that's nice from hAdji, nice little double, is that we don't have to confuse Keoz and Keoz together, because that is a mouthful when they make a play together.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. Imagine like 2v2 or 2v3, and it's Keoz, and you got to look at what's happening on the screen, you got to look at the kill feed as well, and you're like, what's even going on, right? But well, I'm just happy there's not another Mo in the CIS region. That'd be confusing. So many Mo's in Counter-Strike.
Team Mo's and Dimas and Dennis's.
Yeah, Dennis more for the for the Nordic area, and then of course Dimitri, as we've learned now.
Yep.
Which makes sense. Dimitri, Dima. Yeah, I can see it. Well, LDLC in a comeback train, Dinko. Won 3 in a row now. I said it needed 15. Could happen. Sixer, crosshair trained. That's where they might be coming up from. Boost it up. Is if he peeks out here, he could get a timing right, but the smoke is going to dissipate, so I don't think he's going to go for the wide peak here. And if he does, that's extremely risky indeed. Here comes the peak. It's going to be easy picking for him. Keoz going to fall. Wait for the pop flash from his teammates. Nate's going to be sailing in, and Robert's going to find Lambert in the meantime. So trade does come in, although it does take place towards Pop Dog. And now with that taking place, look at the rotation on the CTs. All 4 players now towards A. They've completely relinquished the B bomb side. That's just madness. Oh no, they're falling apart. I think this is it.
Well, it was a good start from Sixer. He's still alive. Gringo as well. Time eats this kill, and he's going to shut down Fitch. That's a bomb. Go on. Chance for the second kill. Whoa. It's going to be Sixer backing him up, and suddenly it's all on the Mo. A 1v3 with the AWP. 30 seconds is all he has to play with here, and I don't think that's going to be happening. Gringo shuts him down, and that's a good recovery there from LDLC.
Very good recovery. Yeah, very good recovery. Especially Sixer helping out Gringo there.
Yeah, it was great stuff in the end.
Well, you have your bets as well, Unicorn. The odds haven't really shifted much.
No, they haven't shifted at all, I don't think, throughout this tag. Actually, the favoring LDLC, sorry, yeah, Syman. I was a little confused there for a second because with the odds looking at the scoreboard were on the opposite sides. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense now. I'm just dumb. But they haven't changed at all this entire game, which is a little strange. I'm assuming they're not live odds then. Or at least not live right now or whatever.
Yeah, some of the odds just like from the beginning of the game there. But I think those are fair odds. I think Syman are definitely, I mean, at least based on what we've seen so far, they definitely look like the favorites here. That was a good opportunity the previous round, but good recovery as we saw from LDLC, and now it's gonna be just the pistols again from Syman. And I like what Syman doing here. Just gonna keep force buying, not really force buying, going for the light buy here, not going for the full investment. I appreciate that, respect that. Sometimes teams, when you have that massive a lead, you just might keep going force buying time and time again, you know, just like flinging it at the wall, hoping it sticks. But at one point, you're going to realize, oh, crap, they've managed to catch up. We're out of rounds now. We can't take too many risks, and we don't even have money, and that's going to allow your opponents back into the game. So I appreciate the fact Syman haven't really gone for the force buys. Lambert, oh no, bitch. That was a free kill. But, well, Mo does get a constellation kill, and LDLC, they get to round number 6. 5 in a row now. Just 10 more to go.
It's good stuff. I mean, you can never really count this, you know, Sixer on the CT side with the AWP. You can never say he's not going to get something done, right? He's always a solid enough AWPer. hAdji's a good player. I've always been a fan of hAdji's. I think he's a very solid player. There's a reason he gets so many opportunities when teams need stand-ins. He's obviously looked at as a helpful player with a good personality. He can slot in anywhere. There's certainly a lot of prospects in this team. Like, there's a lot going for them. It's just finding a roster to put together that can compete. And unfortunately, from an eye test early on, this doesn't look like that team. But certainly, they have some parts here that can certainly find a couple of rounds. So, Syman, I like that they've gone for the approach and realized, you know, we're not completely disrespecting. We'll go for this. We have to realize this could fall out of our hands. We want to close this out convincingly. Oh, this shooting around, they do it in, but logAN starting to light up as well. That's 3 kills, and the bomb falling as well. That is just brilliant from logAN.
That's lovely stuff. He should have just got 1 or maybe 2 at max, but just perfect stuff. But again, for Syman as well, they kind of gave him 3 separate 1v1s. He didn't even have to go for a spray transfer there, Dinko. There's a burst, burst, burst. Easy pickings for logAN. Great work from him. But yeah, a little bit of a feed there from Syman, in my opinion. And no pressure towards the low slope either. So I'm not sure what was going on there. Bomb dropped in no man's land, and that's going to be round number 7 for LDLC. Somehow they are clinging on to the on the precipice and still fighting, kicking, and screaming.
This is kind of strange, I think, from Syman. They've just kind of fallen apart on this T side. Again, that just comes back to the point. T side trading can be very difficult, so who knows what might happen here. 17 seconds though, should be able to save. It's not like LDLC have a whole heap of cash, and now my well, they actually do on most of the players actually. That's a lie. But over here, it's my OCD is actually starting to really affect me. But I don't have it, but it's just annoying me that there's that 3 kills and Keoz is still there.
Has he even got a kill since then?
I think he's got 1, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's been cursed.
All they need to do is just refresh the HUD, I think. So maybe that'll be fixed soon, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll probably have that fixed for the for you guys by the second map, hopefully, as we don't have any control of it since we are operating with clean feet now. 2 guns saved, money rough, and just a light investment there. Okay, can still work. That's the thing. They have so many rounds to work with, Dinko, that they can go for some of these whack buys and just try and play around, fool around a little bit, and it'll still be forgiven. It's only when LDLs get to round number 10 that's when the shiz gets kind of serious, and that's when they're going to be like, guys, maybe we want to close it up now, you know?
Lambert, this could be a play that ends very badly, or he looks like a genius. We'll see if it works for him. I'm not the biggest fan. Surely as soon as that smoke starts to fade, he's going to have a bit of an issue coming his way, and neaLaN's just going to take it down on the deagle. That opens things up completely now for Syman. logAN, oh, he's overrun, and there is the flick back from neaLaN. The crosshair was not in place. Now Gringo and hAdji will have to do it all. The 2v5, but a good chance for Gringo. His position unchecked. He will turn around and find a headshot. He's got the right read of a possible another player. The shadow gets away his position, and Gringo gets another, goes back for more, and he's recovered the round here. It's all on Mo. A 1 versus 2 as Gringo will get 3 in the round. 50 seconds left in play as well, and Mo, he slipped through. He's got back through the connector, and he's gone on towards B, but has he spotted the player on upper? He hasn't. He was on his screen, but didn't quite register that he's there. Goes to the plant, and now, you know, a little bit scared now, bless. He's going to go back over towards connector. 30 seconds now to play with. A-bomb site's free, so got to deal with that pop dog player that's decided to run back over towards E-box. Gringo has done so much in this round already. We would look to try and close it with a quad kill. And Mo has so many angles to be a worry about right now. 17 seconds, drops to the bomb in his hands around the corner, and Mo is going to fall. Gringo with a 4K. Oh, that round was just disgusting from start to finish.
Yeah, and not necessarily the best of ways. I completely agree with you. I was just a little surprised as to what Lambert was doing. I think a little surprised is an understatement. What the hell was he doing there? I get it, you're waiting for the boost to come in there at the edge of the smoke, but the smoke was dissipating. There was no one there with you to kind of bail you out, and he just spots 2 players right in front of him and gets body slammed by the deagle. Great work from Gringo, though, to bring that one back. And a little unfortunate for Mo. I think he kind of like overthought things a little bit there, but it's going to be hard in any case. He didn't really have any information as to where the CTs were present towards in a way. Like this from the CT's aggression, Gringo finds 2. But the trades come in real quick from Syman, making it a 3v3, which would obviously always favor the T's. Just Gringo holding towards the outer. There's no one rotating over yet, Dinko. That's very surprising. hAdji now finally making his way towards Z, but Gringo out in the open. He's not expecting a player pushed in very deep. Unless he's careful, he might just get caught off guard. He's dropped down. I'm sure he's been hurt as well by the T right next to him, right next to the green train. It's all about timing here. He is indeed, but somehow Norbert spins around and gets the kill. But hAdji with the trade, and this is just a comedy of errors.
What's going on? Get the Benny Hill music going right now. This is nuts. hAdji coming around the side of the smoke. There's a player in behind it. Oh god, hAdji's going to walk right into Norbert. That's an easy kill, and finally, Syman will win a round in the second half. We've come close so many times, and every round has just been horrible to watch, and now we've got ourselves LDLC with the purchase up again. Money in the bank for hAdji, so he's got to toss the weapons on over. All up in the hands now, a 6er and 4, so the rest utility available, but LDLC has to be flawless just to get overtime now, so I think Syman might have just done enough now to confirm themselves the win here on train, but we'll see how long this is prolonged for.
That was one of the funniest rounds I've seen. It was just like topsy-turvy all over the place. I completely agree with you. I think Benny perfect there. Ay, Mo. He'll make this escape, standing in the flames for quite a while. I'm surprised he didn't die there. I do believe he managed to get a tag on the Lambert. Norbert just trying to clear out towards Pop Dog. It's surprising how LDLC haven't really had any presence towards Pop Dog that much. And Mo coming in so late, catching 6er off guard. And that's a very, very important opening pick.
Well, Keoz, he's going to be the man who walks out. Ivy is his position to play with right now. Flash comes in, it's a good flash, but it doesn't matter. Keoz just wildly spraying, takes down Lambert. logAN going to fall as well. And now hAdji and Gringo, the last 2 remaining players. And while Gringo's picked off, leaving hAdji still looking on the B-Bob side. And he's on his own. He can't really do a whole lot from here. So it is GG, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, shall I say. And now hAdji, well, a lot of work to do, and not really the tools to do it with.
Yeah, at least it showed signs of life, and I'm happy about that. Yes, there were a few questionable moments from, well, to be honest, from both the teams, but LDLC showing that sign of life, not just like, you know, rolling over and just giving up. That's good. Going to map number 2. See a better performance coming out from the French side. It's going to be a nuke. It is a map pick after all, but knowing Syman, they are going to be ready for him anyway.
Yeah, and that indeed is not me and Blur on the screen right now.
Hey, you know what? I don't mind being the guy in the white shirt. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, but I would be that guy. I'm the taller one, Blur. You'd be the shorter one.
Fine. At least he's got a full.
He's got a beard as well. Yeah,
I like that.
It does
I can
make a lot
never
of
grow a
sense.
full beard. Yeah.
I can't even grow anything, so yeah, I'm jealous. But it's time for a short break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this with the rest of the Hellcase Cup number 8.
I'll take that. Yes. Hells yes. Oh, armed and dangerous. Oh, hell yes.
Hellcase. Hellcase has over 35 unique CSGO cases with a huge variety of skins, over 93 million cases opened and 6 million registered users. You can upgrade your skins to the better one or win some of them in giveaways. We give out more than 70 skins per month for free on our social networks. Withdraw your skins or balance with popular payment systems. Be unique and make profit on Hellcase with this promo code. Start now. Hellcase. Big update and new features in the case battles. Updated and convenient interface with new options. Up to 4 users can participate in one battle now. Create and customize your battles, any number and any type of cases. Choose the number of participants and invite your friends with a unique link. Watch the best drop and win everything. Don't miss epic battles on Hellcase.